Okay, well, it's definitely good to be here. We're happy that we found a way to win the last football game. It was definitely a hard-fought game that our players, I believe, played extremely hard and fought to the very end, and to find a way to win was definitely pleasing, and we're very happy to get that win. Now we're on to conference play. We're looking forward to it, our first home conference game of the Conference USA era. It's a big game for us. Both of us and UAB are sitting at 0-1 in the conference. We both need to find a way to win the football game. UAB has definitely improved this year compared to what they were the last year. You know, they've won 2 games. They played Mississippi State, a top SEC school, down to the wire. Had to lead in the second half for a little bit. So it's definitely going to be a very good football game, and we're looking forward to getting out there at our home field on Saturday and having all the fans out here supporting us. Well, I think on offense, I think the ability to you know, run the football effectively, the ability to kind of, you know, take checkdowns, take the smaller completions, not get as many big plays as we wanted to, have patience with that was very good. And I think that our guys played hard, and I think defensively we definitely had our moments where they you know, had some big plays. We definitely had moments where they had opportunities for bigger plays that they didn't hit them. But I think in the second half we adjusted, and our guys continued to play hard. I think they showed that they really wanted to win. It was important to them. It meant a lot. We talked all week long, really all the last 2 weeks, about being the hungrier football team that really wanted it the most. And when you go to Navy and find a way to win, I think that you prove you're a hungry football team. So I was proud and happy for our team to find a way to win that football game. Well, it was good to see. We definitely wanted to get Ace in the mix. We felt if we could keep Leon fresher, we didn't have to play so many plays, he would be a little more effective. I think that definitely was the case. I think Ace, you know, coming off the field, I thought he played well. He gave us a little bit of a spark. After the film, I think he could have played a little bit better. He could have ran a little bit harder, but he definitely gives us a different back, a different dimension. I think once he gets going and he feels comfortable, he can break some tackles. He has some speed, some quickness, some shiftiness in the holes, and I think he's going to continue to improve and give us what we need as well. But Leon, not playing as many snaps, was able to play effectively a little bit better, and I think that definitely helped. And I think you'll see us over the course of the season try to get Joe Brown in the mix as well, also just to keep those backs fresher. Well, I definitely think so. I think even from day one, we've kind of talked about to our team and even to you guys a little bit that we think we have some depth on defense and on both sides of the ball, really. Now, do we have the elite players we had last year, especially on the defensive side? At some positions, probably not right now, but we think we have a group of 22 plus on both sides of the ball that play hard, that are all very similar in their ability and their work ethic. And we think that we can rotate those guys throughout the game, not only keep them fresh, but keep the guys motivated where there's competition there, that the best players are going to play the most, that guys are always competing to make plays. And the more you can get your guys and your players on the team feeling a part of the team, I think it helps the team chemistry and it helps everybody prepare and work hard and challenge each other. So it was good to see that, and we're going to continue to roll guys at every position as much as we can.
Three straight games on the road. You're back at home this week, and really the last 5 of 8 here at home. So how nice is it to be back home this week, and then how much of an advantage you guys have the rest of the year, knowing pretty much the back half of this season is going to be here at home?
Well, we definitely knew the first 4 games were going to be a challenge with the competition we were playing and 3 of them being on the road, but you know, that's what college football is about. It makes your team better. I know our guys look forward to playing great competition every week, and when you go on the road, you not only have to play well, but you have to outperform the other team and play considerably better to find a way to win. I think we learned that these 3 road games, that, you know, we may have been somewhat even with Illinois and Middle Tennessee, but you know, you've got to really display that you're the better football team, that you want it more, and I think our guys found a way to do that this last game. So to get back at home is huge for us. We love playing here in front of our fans. It's a great setting for us. You know, to get back into a lot of conference games coming up, it's important for us. We've studied these guys a lot throughout the summer, and we're looking forward to getting this thing started and hopefully find a way to win and beat UAB on Saturday.
It wasn't that long ago you yourself were down there what you remember from your time?
Well, I had a good time down there. I think it's a good school. Obviously, myself, Coach Heldon, Coach Callaway are very familiar with at least some of the players that are still on the team, and you know, they're a team that's hungry too. You know, they're looking to improve. I think they feel they have improved so far this season, starting off at 2-2 with some good wins, and then, like I said, playing Mississippi State, very tough at their place with having the lead at some point in the second half. And they got new coaches, they got new chemistry, a new energy to the team. I think that you know, they're hungry to win as well and make a statement in the league, and it's going to be an important game that we play well, we execute, we continue to improve on our weaknesses, continue to work hard throughout the week, and realize that, you know, every game we have this year we think is going to go down to the very wire, and we've got to be the tougher team, the hungrier team, and find ways to win every one of them.
What do you see that might be a little bit different from one of the areas that allows them to make big momentum-changing plays like that, and that's unique? Do you see that as being consistent moving forward?
Well, I think so. I think what you see from him is he's the ultimate competitor. He loves to play the game of football. He really, really lives it, breathes it, sleeps it, and really practices extremely hard and tries to make plays. He's always competing, and he'll give up a play here and there, but you know what? He never loses confidence. He continues to bounce back. You know, he finds ways to make plays. He can kind of understand the game because he has good instincts, and he knows how to break on the ball. He knows how to read the quarterback a little bit and play that position. So definitely he's a very good football player that loves to play the game, has a lot of passion for it, and comes to work every day. Well, I'll tell you what, we've gotten a lot of offensive lineman reps over the fall camp and even during the season, so I think we're continuing to improve there with some of our younger guys. We have moved guys around a little bit. I thought they played hard throughout the game. I think that, you know, we got out of that game, I think, pretty healthy on the offensive line part of that aspect, so hopefully they can start to gel a little bit. We're going to continue to rotate a few guys in there at certain positions to keep them fresh as well, because those guys got to play a lot of snaps, and you know, we tell them all the time they do all the dirty work and get none of the credit, but they work extremely hard, they practice hard. A lot of them, like I said, have played injured. Some of them are still a little bit injured, and they continue to find ways to get through the week of practice and go out game day and perform at a high level. So you know, I think they've worked hard, done a very good job, and I'm happy at the work ethic they've displayed at this point. Mitchell Henry, I think, is going to be back for this game, and you know, he's a guy we need to come back. He's a very good receiver, very productive player for us. We're hoping that he's at 100%. Whether he is or not, we'll see as we get later in the week, but we're hoping he is because we need him out there. I think Tyler's going to miss at least a little bit. We haven't got the MRI back on his knee. I'm hoping that it's not as bad as it could be, but it was a non-contact injury that normally isn't good if it is what we think it is. But we're hoping that you know, it's not a complete ACL tear, and he can come back in a few weeks. But he was definitely playing very well for us. He's athletic. He was continuing to improve. He made some big plays for us. So hopefully we can get him back in the near future.
Michael, anything from you?
Yes, Coach. First, before your son was born, did you ever consider naming him Wonderful Prince Charles or G1?
No, but those are good names. If I ever had another one, I would definitely consider it.
What's the most unusual name you've encountered as a coach?
Oh, geez. Well, I'll tell you what, when you know, I was playing in the XFL for that 1 year, we definitely had some nicknames, and I know there was a gentleman that played at Western Kentucky that was actually a very productive player in the XFL, went on to play in the NFL, and he went by the name He Hate Me, so that was definitely probably the most interesting name.
Well, with these home games coming up, how important is it in terms of getting done with you guys want to get done with playing well? Obviously, you had a tough, challenging first 4 games, but can you just elaborate on the importance of protecting home?
Well, without question, you know, the home games are extremely important. You want to protect your house. You want to win those football games. So definitely that's something that we need to win. And last year we weren't able to win all of our home games. We lost 2 huge conference games at home. We definitely want to try to prevent that from happening. I think that our guys understand how important these upcoming 5 to 6 games are, and that playing in the conference, you need to win your conference games, and definitely take advantage of playing at home, and winning those games is vital to achieving your goals that you set before the season. So this is a huge game for us. We try not to put any more importance on one game than the other, but this one's a huge game for us because it's the next one. It's at home. It's a conference game, and we've got to continue to improve and find a way to be the hungrier team that's going to work hard and find a way to win.
Anything else, Michael?
Thank you.